There are two steps that will greatly strengthen the likelihood of people engaging with the messages an organization wants them to consider. Learning the strategies of the organization and the individuals or departments role in it, and focus on those goals and not a lot of other things. Understanding more about the target audience starts with learning what matters to them in their work and their personal lives. The content the organization wants to deliver should have value for the intended audience. It has to be told in an engaging way, where, when, and how the audience wants it. If this doesn't happen, the audience won't pay attention. Further, for all but the most extraordinary events, only a fairly narrow set of people are likely to have an interest and take the time in the content you present. So the more specifically an organization can describe and understand that narrow set of people, the better they will be able to provide content that is meaningful to them. The first thing each of us considers is ourselves and our time. There are different ways to tell a story, yet how people decide to spend their time with content is not a function of culture. Examples of experiences that prompt people to spend time with content and become more engaged by it are: the content makes me smarter, gives me something to talk about, looks out for my interest, there's the element of surprise or humor, it inspires me. But it is necessary to always bear in mind the context. Who's receiving the content? Where are they when they want to access it? That's a package. All of those things operate together. It's important to also think about two other experiences: context and convenience. The more convenient access to the content an organization wants people to pay attention to, the higher likelihood they will give them that essential resource, their time. It is important to understand the audience, where, when, and how they want to take in the information an organization sends. Context is important. The rise of social media has changed how fast information flows. The communication landscape is awash with information, hence, driven by content, is now critical to communications really having an impact. Companies and organizations are fast becoming publishers, broadcasters, innovators, and content influencers, and so are individuals. It is useful to bring all that power of content forward. The challenge is to simultaneously make it engaging. In order for an organization to make its content magnetic, attracting and lifting audiences, content must be story-driven, useful, findable, current, engaging, flexible, and shareable. Most importantly, we think in stories, we react in stories, whether it's data or any other kind of content. The story also needs to be available in the most appropriate formats and channels which matter most, not to the organization, but to the audience. The use of gaming must not be overlooked. If they are done well, games are a powerful way to tell complex stories. They are also the story form that younger people often prefer. Content is powerful if it is strategic and tells the story that's valued by the audience.